Well, hello and welcome back to the next part of Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Now, I'm afraid this part as well doesn't have any sound recorded. So, I'm gonna be once again replaying the video with background music playing. I'm just gonna start the music right now. Again, I didn't save since last time I did this, so I have to once again move back from Rockport. And I'm basically going to Rockport this episode. The tree isn't done. I've barely just freed the Punies with the blue key. So I'm just gonna go back to Rockport. I'm just gonna load in the music from the Blue Woods and then start the video. So obviously it's a very long episode and I'm not expecting you to watch all of it if you don't want to. It's basically me against a bit of 100 trials. Now, I could have gotten the super boots to give me a bonus in damage, but I didn't. So, here it is. So, basically I'm just saying I'm going back to Rockport because there is an item I'm looking forward to get. So it's basically just me going back to Rockport. Now if you excuse me for a second. Alright, so as usual, I'm just finding every single enemies I can. I guess for the next one I can actually get into a fight as well. Alright, so just doing fights, getting some basic just a little bit of XP. I didn't mean to do that. I hope it didn't appear in the video. I think I'm just facing the other piranha. Oh, I missed. And I jumped on it, so I'm gonna take damage. Wait, did I forget to unequip jump button? Yeah, I did. Okay, I'm just gonna run away then. I messed up, my bad. Great sound effect. Yeah, just stick to not battling, because I'm not gonna try and battle enemies during the 50 levels of the bit of 100 trials. So I'm just getting my star points back. Because of where I'm going, even though I'm pretty sure Ian can give them back to me. I just wanted to beat the guy with the counter. Mostly. So I'm not fighting with Claire. There's this strange dude. Oh, I went too fast. So yeah, he's a few months late. That's pretty much the thing I was saying. So saving and then going back to Rockport. And I press down on the pipe. Okay, so obviously I'm not doing a good job keeping the sound effects. But whatever. It's mostly for background music, so it doesn't really matter for me. I cannot replay the entirety of what I've done. Oh yeah, and no, I guess not this moment. Something later on, I guess. So obviously I'm going to increase Scoop's level because of how many Shine Sprite I got. Again, I don't have the sound, so it's gonna be just me and Rockport music. Luigi's in front of the shop as well. I think I got my partners, like, yeah, I did. So I'm upgrading Coops. And then I wanted to, as I said last time, I thought the bad shop actually increased its inventory, so I went ahead and I wanted to take a look at it, as well as the rest, I think. Yeah, just to get the flowers points back. I should probably just stay still, actually. No, because I want to go back up on the ground. So I got the HP back, the flower points back. Now I'm checking the badges. And, as usual, nothing useful, so I just quickly skip this. Like, FP Train sounded... Well, actually no. It sounded horrible because since I don't have any bonus damage, equipping it will be -1 attack, which means 0. Now, this guy is selling Jumpman. If you don't know what that is, well, you know, the description. It screams jump power by 1 and you lose your hammer. So, that for that moment, I was like, that sounds really tempting for what I'm about to do. And it's just me discussing, I guess, if I wanted to go for it or not. Eventually I get it. Yeah, nothing interesting anymore. So, you know, now that I have the badge, I just quickly go through my gear, enough healing items, and FP recovery items. Since I'm gonna need them. So I get mushroom, actually 2 mushrooms. I believe I turn one into a shroom fry, or not. Maybe I don't. Yeah, okay, I have an extra honey syrup. I turn the mushroom into a shroom fry. And I believe I grab an extra mushroom as well. Obviously, I'm not doing anything. I don't think there's any different. Yeah, there's no different music if you're in Tasty's shop. Or is it Zesty in this one? I think Tasty is in the first one. Let me check it. Ah, yes, I get the super mushroom. That's what I got. I was checking if I could get a super mushroom. Oh, I guess I didn't get that. Wait, I did. Alright. I'm gonna store that real quick. Actually, no. I don't want to save, so... I guess I forgot this one, so... That's a thing to get back. I guess I'm kind of just playing the game slowly. Don't worry, as I said, I'm not gonna save. This is only to comment back on what I do. I don't get a full... Yeah, I get the mushroom after selling shell. And then I'm good, so I just need to go on the ground again. So now it's time to go for the Pit of 100 trial, or actually I think I'm taking the extra mushroom. Ah, wait, no, I was looking at... I actually forgot what was the money trick the mouse tells you. I thought maybe it is by selling Courage Shell back to this shop, but I got a feeling it's actually about selling Sleepy Sheeps from Rockport to Petalburg. I think you get like 1 or 2 coins. And I'm just checking what I have, and eventually I'll go into the sewers. Ah yes, here's the extra mushroom I actually get. I was considering getting the punch, or maybe the thunder, but I actually don't. I'm gonna keep them for when I go back to the Boogly Woods and the Great Puny Tree. So just saving, and now we actually get to the boring part where I fight 50 levels of enemies with no sound effects. Besides my very late going into stuff. Alright, now checking out the Jumpman because I do want it. Obviously I do not need any hammer badges because I can only jump now if I have it equipped. So it's yeah, multi-bounce, power bounce. I think I get Sleepy Stomp for no reason. Actually no, I do change it back for Happy Hearts or Damage Dodge. I thought it was Happy Hearts though. Maybe not. Okay, maybe I actually get it later. Wow, I'm super late. I missed the jump. Alright. Now it's going to the Pit of 100 Trials. Oh wow, okay. This one's actually quicker. Obviously the easy guys. Oh right, the chest over here. Let's see, what was actually in it? I think it was a badge. Ah yes, Happy Heart Partner. Because that's important, I guess. Do I actually change it? I thought I changed. Yeah, I do. I get Happy Heart instead of Dodge because I'm all about counters, honestly. So it's actually better for me to get every now and then a heart than to just get an extra Dodge. I'm just trying to replay it as I see. Ah, yes, I forgot. So, I thought the save block was up there, but actually it's down there, so I had to do the plane again. Because I wanted to save down here, because I don't have to go all the way back down. And now here comes the Pit of 100 Trials. This is where I'm actually gonna stop playing. Or maybe the first one because there's no music. So this is where I actually stop playing. So this is the only music you'll hear during this entire cut. Now about those fights. First enemy you encounter, it's the Gloomba. A gloomy Goomba, basically. 7 HP. And 3 attack. Obviously stronger than a normal Goomba or whatever. So Jumpman, I do 2 damage instead of 1 with the jumps, which puts me to the same level of Goombala. But as soon as I see a spite enemy, oh yeah, nice flower. I actually get to use it. I think it took a moment after I use the star power. I believe I get to use it. So I say you cannot use the hammer, but look at me using the hammer. That's because you can only first try with the hammer, and it doesn't get a bonus damage. So that's the only time I can hit something with the hammer, and you know, not that it matters. Really. It's actually better off if I just jump at the enemy, but at that moment I just thought, oh, how about I hammer it for the sake of it? So this guy's gonna waste his turn using the mushroom, and I'm gonna finish him up. So obviously, they only give me 1 point of XP right now. Later on, I'm getting a lot more XP than that. Now this guy. So I think I only changed to Coops. Yeah, I only changed to Coops. Cove Gun Quick Hammer. I just changed to. Oh yes, I think this is where I used the Fireflower actually. Or did I? No, I think I just Coops the first one, then I get rid of the fuzzy and ask Gumbella to tattle the other dude. Now you notice I'm not getting any XP points from this fight. When your rank is higher than the level of the enemies, you don't get any star points. The only star point you get is, yeah, I think I should have, like... Actually, no. At that moment, I thought maybe I should have traded for Goomballa first, but then again, I killed the Fuzzy and I countered him. Basically, star points is... If the enemy is too weak... Oh yeah, he has a point of defense as well, so he doesn't take that. If the enemy is too weak, he doesn't drop any star points, so I actually only get one at the end of the fight. Which means, if I can only get fights with weak enemies, I can level up in another 2 fights. Obviously the Gloom Bug gives me XP, but I have to thank them. So I'm tackling a few enemies here and there. Here's the next victim. Draymond actually gives me 1 point of XP as well as the Gloom Boss, so here's my level. Actually they give 2 still. I think they still give me 2. Even after that level up. So obviously I don't really have that many badge to equip, so I go for the HP to have 20, which will make it a bit easier to, I guess, survive longer in those. I really like to have Goomballa equipped, so most of the time I'll have Goomballa out. Even if sometimes it's a bad thing because she can't do anything except tattle. As long as she can tattle somebody, I'm fine with having her. Alright, now with this falling down, I believe I used a multi-bounce. Yeah, so I could get rid of everybody this turn. There's another nice little event that happens later on. I'll probably try and see if I can put a time to where it actually happens. Just a funny thing with the audience. And then probably, I mean, if you're still watching this, I'll probably also add a time to like level 30, or maybe even at least like level 20, 30, and 40. I guess level 50 if you want to skip the entire thing, but that's something I'll have to actually look for. So I'm just, you know, dealing with the fights one by one. Goombas, spinny guys, which I forgot the name. So I could have waited to get the super boots, but I wasn't exactly super close to it. If I had the super boots, I'd deal 3 points of damage with Mario's jump. Obviously, his hammer is stuck at 2. Jump pad actually gonna be super useful as I move on into the tree. Yeah, this one it seems like I wasn't able to turn back uh, on the enemy to hit him with the hammer. Don't know why he did that. Alright, so just going down. Obviously, I'm gonna fight it. I had the pit of 100 charge. You fight every single enemies until you reach the end of it. Then, the further you go, the stronger the enemies are. It is super easy right now because it's only the first 10 floors. I mean, even though Gloombas, you know, if you go there early, you only do 1 damage. You actually have to use multiple turns. But if you have at least 1 upgraded partner, like I do have Gumbala, then you can, I guess if you want farm for XP early. Ah, yes, so I take the chest and another Sleepy Stomp. Now this guy, the mover, I was actually pretty happy to see him there because for some coins, as you can see, you can move 2 or 5 levels. I thought I picked him. I guess at that moment I was like, oh, I just want the XP and the titles, but I guess I could skip them. So this floor is basically Paraglumbas and Spider. And enemies from the... Basically it's enemies from the Boogly Woods. You know, spiders, pale piranhas, clefts. New enemies include the Paraglumba. I'm not sure if we're introduced to the Dark Troopas. The black colored, actually no, purple colored Koopa Troopas. I think it's actually the next floor. I'm just thinking there's actually at least 1 more enemy introduced in this segment. Nah, I don't think it's the Pokey. Maybe it is the Pokey a bit later. So obviously I think Koops. Because it's a clef, I have to remove Jumpman and get Quick Hammer actually. But it's not the best setup, but I mean it's still something. Should have been, at that moment was like, oh, I should have been better with, you know, using the power instead of the Quake. But that's actually still does 1 point of damage. So I can finish him off like this. Now I could have gone for the spider first. Oh, this isn't the funny part with the audience, by the way. It's just a next now that's trying to throw a rock at me. Obviously now I do only 1 damage and I'll still a pretty good amount of XP though. And a lot of hearts and flowers. So obviously I equip the Jumpman again. That's my way of getting an easier time. I forgot to change back to Gumbella. Ah yes, I do see the Pokies in this. Again, changing Jumpman for... Actually this time I go for power. No, I still go Quake? Okay, I thought I'd go power after what happened. Guess not. Again, not the best setup of enemies. I think Pookie has 5 health, so I tattle him first to be sure. HP it's 4, okay. And then I just untrimmered the heck out of all of them because I don't really want to waste my time. You're gonna see a lot of star power, or I guess special moves, I should say, during my trial. Because all the way to level 50, there isn't that many enemies that have more than 6 hit points. So it's quite easy to deal with all of them. I think the funny moment actually happened in this segment, now that I think about it, because it had something to do with the puff, the cloud enemy. So obviously I always go back to Jumpman, but it's not the best layer. I think this layer has, this one and the next one has more spiked enemies. No, it's still not this one. The item is a guy that drops the defense of an enemy by 3. So you take 3 more damage. So you kind of don't want to get hit by that. Actually, maybe it's... yeah, now that I think about it, these buffs don't really have a charge attack, or don't really have the time to pull off a charge attack, so it's actually other buffs. Let's see, what did I do here? I took care of him, and then yeah, I went for Coops. Yeah, Coops is the only one. Now, these guys, they're gonna be able to hit me a few times. I kind of know when to dodge. I just couldn't pull it off. So Coop's gonna take 2 turns for each pokey. Obviously, the intelligent thing would have been to power shell through them. But intelligent is not what I do every now and then. Here's a little happy heart. I just thought, oh, I'll just wait it out because I need 2 turns for each pokey using Coops. And now I decide to go for the power shell. And here's another pattern I haven't seen a lot of, so not only did I not expect it to happen, it did a huge chunk of damage to me. Obviously, Happy Hearts brings me 1 health back up. We're still seeing a decent amount of XP. Or I should start calling them star point. I'm used to playing more of RPG type games, so lately at least. Maybe I should try to get a different background music though. It's kind of lame. Alright, let's me try and get a different set of music. So actually I have to go through the entire thing, so I kind of messed up on that. Here's another use of the star power. You know what? Let me just reset this. It's not worth. How about no? Just battle music. That should be enough. I mean, might as well at this point. Hopefully the audience doesn't throw me a bone or anything like that. Sorry, I just see a whole bunch of dry bones on my stage. Sorry, not on my stage, in my audience. Now that's definitely slightly better to listen to, isn't it? I've actually forgot to change by the hammer at this moment. But hey, it's just a clef. I should be able to deal with it, even though I'm low on health. So I'm kind of deciding who do I want to go for, but if I'm going to power shell, well, I'm gonna kill the spider. I kind of multi-bounce because the clef will damage me. And there goes the clef. Okay, I use this. Do I just live through the thing, or was it now that it happens? I thought it happened to a more yellow colored puff. Maybe it did happen with him. Unless I use the 5. Oh, there it is. HP drain. What better way to take care of him than you use the item I just got from the audience? They're like, oh, you're stuck, then have this. Okay, so when did it actually do that? Okay, about 30 minutes in. Alright. I'll link it to that. Like, the audience just, oh, you're stuck. Hey, have a HP drain and get rid of him. Again, I forgot to change the hammer back because I'm like, oh, I'm getting enemies I can jump on anyway. Not the greatest idea, but it works because I can get rid of the buff in a one turn. And don't get into a situation where I can hopefully don't need to wait for a HP drain and all. Still pretty funny, you know. I could have used a fire flower. I'm pretty sure I haven't used it yet. Just a little tasty tonic. Actually, nothing really useful. But even if you get poisoned in battle, when you leave the battle, you're out of your status. So, this is also why you can use like power-up items before a fight because, well, it doesn't stay. Alright, don't worry, there's only another hour of content to go through. Maybe I should actually cut this into 2 different parts. Actually, this might be smarter to do, now that I think about it. Tell you what, when I reach the end of this, I'm actually gonna stop. Sadly, one of the funny things that happened, every time I think about what level I am at, like what's the level reached, surprise, surprise, every time I think about what level am I at, I actually guess it correctly. Now I'm actually gonna tell you guys what I get in the chest. I believe it's the fire drive. Pretty good hammer. This guy sells items. Like if I want mid-run, little help, but you don't get a lot of money. You know what? Let's go for another 10 levels. Let's just keep going. The fight show. Ah, there we go. Spiky Lumba. Obviously, I have to change the hammer at this moment. And I decided to go for the fire drive. Now, obviously, I'm trying to decide if I want to get another item, but I just get the multi-bounted case. I don't even know why I did that. Quick will be better. Sorry. It would have been better with the quick hammer. So, obviously, in a situation where I cannot defeat the guy with the mushroom in time, they also have 7 HP. But I don't think he actually used it this turn. No, he does. Never mind. I'm actually doing decent countering these guys, though. So it's not too much of a problem to dodge them. Go for another fire. Why not? 5 FP for this, though, is quite a lot. I just wait out the turn, could change to cubes, but I just need to punch this guy back into Spike. So, Fire Drive. It's a pretty strong badge, but 5 flower points to use it is quite a lot, though. I think this is where I actually use the fire flower card. Sorry, mama. Gosh, I don't know why I feel so tired right now. Alright, so obviously new enemies, I titled them. No, it's not a fire flower, I just use another crystal star. Special move. They all have 5 HP so I can deal with them instantly. I mean, I don't want to deal with the sleepy sheep and I guess a mushroom is fine, but you know, I'd rather not. Even Fire Dwarf would not have been a good option here because they'd all be able to hit me. And I don't really want to take a hit. Now, the issue here, I have to be careful about it. There was 5 enemies, and 5 enemies with 5 HP. All of them gave me a total of 10, but I'm out of star points. Now, this is something you have to be careful of when you're low level like me, and your clearing item, or clearing move, is the special move. You can only use it once, and then you lose all of its charge. So, this asshole over here, you'll see in the description, he can be kind of annoying. I don't really have any way of dealing with airborne. If he holds a spiny egg, it's considered a spike helmet, and he's actually gonna do that a few times. Like now. So I just changed to Coops and try to deal with the Goomba at the bottom. Now I'm actually, I mean you'll see, but yeah, I dodged this easily. Coops actually get hit. The guy pops out the face, so I actually use the fire flower now. Yeah, so Coops can be flipped over like a normal turtle, and that's bad for me if I have Jump Band equipped because he's my only dude that can tear out the ground. Flurry, Body Slam. You cannot go on a spiked enemy. Oh, a bomb. Nice. Now these guys, I struck him first, which was kind of a bad idea. Because he's mad. So I had to change to Coops and shell him. If you attack a bomb that's lit, he's gonna blow up in your face and do a lot of damage. So I just take the hits, battle, and then go back to Coops to deal with all of them because you'll see, but as I was saying, Flurry. Flurry's Body Slam is considered a jumping ability, like a shell, like the Koopas that dash in you. It's considered a jump. Now this is why you don't want to counter these guys if you don't have anything to clear them out. There's 2 ways to deal with the bombs. Counter and then use a shell, like I'm going to do. Use Coops Power Shell, or use a fire ability. I could use the fire drive, and I forgot if it actually deals damage to you. I think only the big bombs. Later on you'll see, or maybe just right now. I know he's the mover, so I'm at 25, so I skipped 5 levels. Like, why not? I just took it this time. Actually being smart about it. Sorry, I'm 5 levels deeper. Let's see, what did I get? That's a pretty good badge. It's basically an instant counter on enemies that jump on you. Again, throwing weapons, shells, and you know, anything that like me hit an enemy without taking the damage from like a bomb. See it like a bomb. It's gonna take damage from the Zap Tap when I equip it. If a Koopa hits me with a shell and I don't guard, he's not gonna take any damage, or even if I just guard. So that means no matter what, I'll deal 1 point of damage to enemies. It will be super useful against like these guys. Zap Tap actually completely blocks any incoming damage from fuzzies. kind of sad I don't have it. It doesn't wait a turn before the fuzzy gets hit. It gets hit and it gets it instantly. Obviously, there we go. I got the tiny ones. The first two I missed. I missed on Gumbella as well. I'm out of flower points, so I kind of like multi-bounce on them and such, so I have to deal with them the normal way. I wanted to get them all low and try and clear them all out. Like, if I dodge perfectly, I can get rid of all of them, but he got 3 HP out of me, so it didn't work out. Let's see, so you saw the first fuzzy gave me... Didn't really give me 6, I thought I saw 6 down there. The Koopa gave me 4. And how many did this guy give me? Okay, yeah, they did give me 6. Alright. Well, I was 25 short, so I'm going in low. I got some flower points though, so it's decent. Hypercraft. I just go in. I'm gonna nuke him with the star. Flying Buzz Beetle as well. With actually, the earthquake is what told me that I need to get this out of the way. So I actually used the Earth Tremor. So yeah, about the XP, I just wanted to see how much, because at that moment I thought, oh, I only need 15, they gave me 16, and I'm at 91, because for some reason I forgot there was another 10 to go. Should I try to change the background music though? I actually missed the... I actually missed the Earth Tremor. Now, I wasn't sure of the timing on the counter, so I just went for an A press. And it's just enough to survive. Not only did he not use the earthquake, he almost killed me. Now, I titled both the flying Buzzy Beetle and the ground Buzzy Beetle, so I have both of them. And now I can get rid of them. Obviously, I'm leveling up, but extremely close call on my part. Now, obviously, since I got a Zap Tap, I'm gonna go for badge points and equip it. Now, this guy gives me a few hearts, coins, and whatever. So, obviously, it's time to equip Zap Tap. And move on. Or did I go for damage dodge? No, I'm actually stick Happy Heart. It's better to have Happy Heart. Again, I'm out of special move, but here's more enemies. Now, this is not a good setup, and I mean, I could have used Earth Tremor. I also have Zap Tap, and for some reason I thought, oh, how about I get rid of the earthquake instead of, stopping 3 of them. This is what I meant by the Zap Tap. Enemies on the ground will not take damage from the zap. Enemy in the air will do. Sadly, it doesn't stack up with the counter. Did I go for all mid-air, or did I still go for the guy before? I did go for the guy before, okay. So, yeah, because I got the counter. These beetles, as you can see, only takes 1 turn to flip back up. I actually went for him this time. as I said, enemies like a shell. I cannot instantly finish them in the turn. Like not finish them, but they don't take damage from the zap. I actually have to hit them back, and I failed twice to do so. Anyway, 40 minutes in, I hope you're, well, if you're still here, congrats. There's another 40 minutes to go. Don't worry, it's not another 40 minutes of only fighting. It's about another 39 minutes of only fighting. No, I'm just kidding. I think it's about like 30 minutes instead of 40. These guys. A lot of items again. They don't have as much defense, but compared to any regular Koopa Troopa, the shady Koopa, they can attack from their back. And not only do they attack both Mario and his partner, they do a huge amount of damage doing so. I actually managed to counter him, but I think the next one, like this guy boosts his defense, so I'm not going for him. Obviously, I want to get this guy out of here. I think I got hit once by the other dude with the flip shell. Obviously, counters is still effective, but I failed it. And now I have to flip the guy. But I just appealed for this turn. If I were to hit a single counter, I'd be able to deal with him in a single turn. And I failed. So I have to deal with him in 2 turns. Which means he's gonna do his flipped attack. He does 3 attacks normally to a single enemy. This does 6. To both of us. So you do not want to have him flip on his turn if you're not able to dodge it perfectly. Obviously, Gumball is very low. Nice Quake though. I actually get to use it fairly early as well. I don't keep it for very long. I think it was with a bunch of Hyperclef, obviously. Or maybe it's actually this is just a nerd termer. Like this 5-6 health enemies, that's just a free earth tremor for me. So I'll just go ahead and do that. And did I miss? No, it's one. I think a few of them. Obviously, I already missed one. I think like another 1 or 2 that I missed later on. Huge amount of XP from them though. Like 35 XP from 5 of these guys. Didn't even take a turn. They gave 6 plus 1, so that actually gave me a total of 7 XP each. Now I just gave the mushroom. No? I thought I did. Actually, no. And I'll tell you why. Tasty Tonics only cures poison in fight. Mushroom, anytime. I think this is another defense lowering item, Mr. Softener. I don't exactly remember how much it drops you. I know about the other one because I actually got hit by defense reducing item. Obviously, it was the turn I was able to deal with the dude, so I didn't really bother. Missed opportunity to kill Goombella though. So, very close to leveling up, 85. Only need 15 star points. I think we're at, 36. Okay. Again, you cannot hear it. I am the only proof of it, but I guessed what level it was at. So this dude, the important thing to remember, always check your level before going for the 5. If you're on 38, you go to the chest. If you're on 39, you go past the chest. That is for taking 2. Taking 5 on 34, 35 puts you either right next or at the chest. I mean, if you get it first try, then you go to 36, so no. But if you get them at 36, you're better off skipping 2 if you want the chest. Again, Flying Dude gets the Zap Tap. Koopa on the ground doesn't. And I actually get the chance to deal with him this turn, so I'm happy. Now, the thing with the Flying Fuzzy, he's attacking Mario right now, but that doesn't mean it's always the case. He could go for my partner, and there's no way of really telling who he's really going for. Now, currently, I think I had 9 XP. He gave 5. So the game decided that I only get 14 star points. I need to remember this. I can't just go back from XP to star point. Next item, Petty Flower. Not gonna use it. The more you get hit, the more flower points you get back. I believe this is floor 40. So this is actually the last round. The last row of 10 fights. A lot of enemies. I believe they have all 8 XP. It's not worth going for this, so I just multi-bounce on them. And I think I actually waste the Quake, the Earthquake, because I think they're all gonna flip, right? They don't. Kind of sucks. They do a lot of damage. They use their items. They're not gonna use the Fire Flower at least. And now I have to deal with all of them. So I was lucky this guy did not use a Fire Flower because it would have been instant damage from me. I'm dizzy, and I thought, how about the multi-bounce? I missed. Alright, I actually got the sheepy silly. Okay, so I missed the double jump, but, you know, at this point. I get all the guards. This guy's gone? No, almost. And now I just go for normal bounces because why not? I actually got lucky. I only missed my multi-bounce. This guy's going down. I was thinking to keep the Fire Flower too for the end because, you know, I might be able to... Actually, you know, I am able to hit him without the confusion. So, I actually got... I guess you're... Getting 99 star points isn't a bad thing because, as you know, one level up means most enemies' star points will drop by 1. In this case, they were still at 5 each. Or maybe there was 4, but 4 of them means they gave 1 extra. But I think it's a 5 case. 5 enemies give 1 bonus extra star point. Rather than like 3 or 4. Again, I went for the badges. And honestly didn't really know what I want to go for. I should have gone something else, but I just put it on flower points for now. Like, you know, it's not lost. Big bombs now. So, I wasn't sure if I wanted to change to hammer, and I actually did it. Mr. Softener from the book over there, I'm pretty sure he's the one that actually used it on me. Fairly bad situation for me. So I kind of have to decide who do I want to tattle and who do I want to get out of here using Earth Tremor. Because, first off, a flying, spiny buzzing. I got no way to deal with that. The only way I can deal with the flying Spike Buzzy is by either counter or item or super move. I got nothing to jump on them and actually missed, but I think it was enough to take care of him, like 5 damage. It's actually enough to take care of the bomb as well. Here's the Mr. Softener. So, I'm gonna take more damage from him. So instead of taking damage, I just switch to Coops and attack. It was better this way. So 20 star points from this. It is a lot of star points for, well, my current level. Energy Betty Kumbala, and off we go. Embers! Now, it's pretty much the same as Flying Fuzzy Beetles, but I can actually hit them with my hammer. So I don't really go for the Quake, I just go for Power. And I just use something for it. Again, Mario did not turn around, and it's a bad situation for me. But I got the sheep, so I can make this sleep. The worst in this scenario was a bomb. I do not want to have this bomb set up. How this big yellow dude works: first turn, he's gonna light his fuse. He doesn't do any damage to me. Second turn, I believe he's gonna I think he boosts his defense first, and the fuse gets shorter, or maybe only the fuse gets shorter. Ah yes, because I leveled up. By the way, the stage changed. Now I can host 100 people and have these kind of events happen. Alright, so the bomb, I actually filled with it. It's gonna light its fuse. I think second turn is gonna make it slightly faster. Third turn, I believe boosts his defense by 2. And then he's gonna, before he blows up, like one last turn, he's gonna raise his attack by 3. And the next turn he blows up, doing a huge amount of damage. You might think, how about you burn him? You remember what I said about the normal bombs, right? If you burn a bomb, it's gonna blow up. This guy, it is a big bomb. If he blows, he nukes everybody. Obviously, you can use him to clear out both sides of the fight. Not recommended. He does a lot of damage, so it's best to just take care of him as soon as you can. So the first turn, he just lights his fuse. Second, he makes it shorter. Third, I believe he boosts his defense by 2. Increases attack by 3 next one, and then blows up, doing quite a big amount of damage to everybody. Again, not just the enemies, me as well. Now, if you do this when you have 4 of them, it's a chain reaction. They're all gonna make everybody blow up, and even if it does enough damage to kill the last guy, he still just blows up. Or maybe it actually kills him, I don't quite remember. I think the most I've had was 3. 3 is enough to make everybody blow up. I think the mistake I did, by that time you get somebody that can blow up. So I blew up a bomb. It's a very long time ago. I thought it's the best way to get rid of them, so I'm just gonna blow up the bombs, and they all blew up in my face, doing a huge amount of damage. I survived because I had like 30 health, but it was a huge chunk of health. Now, I think this is one of those I miss. No, I know. Okay, so I get rid of the everything in one turn. Again, there was 2 flying spiny beetles. I actually go stupid this turn because how about I try countering him? It's not working very well, but I'm actually gonna level up anyway, so why don't I just get the star points back? You know, might as well try and learn how to dodge him, and then I decide, nah. I failed twice, not worth it. But I still get a level up. I didn't really check the level up well before attacking with Coops, but doesn't really matter. No matter what, he was probably dying next turn. So this time, I just go for more badge points. Do I? Pretty sure I do. I'm kind of between getting more flower points and badge points. Yeah, I did go for badge points in case I get more interesting badges, because right now with Jump and Equip, I don't have a single hammer badge on me. And even if Jumpman means 2, it means I can only have 1 hammer on Equip it. So my idea is just have a hammer already equipped, so that even if I forget to, even if I don't get you know, the correct hammer, like if I have Fire Drive at all time, I don't think it works on bones, but like I always have an attack that clears out the screen as well as Coops. That was the idea behind it. Did I mess up the order this time? No, okay, so I do get rid of both of them. Alright. I think this is floor 44, so I have at least another 6 fights. Or maybe it's actually 45, so between 4 and 5 more. Yeah, 45. As I said, doing pretty good guessing the numbers. So, again, Flying Beetle. I decided to try and deal with him with counters. Not a good idea. Obviously, he goes for Coops, but he fails. Now, this guy is extremely hard to guess who he's going to hit. But as at least when he hits Mario, if he hits Mario, he takes the damage. Now, he's the only dude that can finish off Coops, if I'm not careful. He actually goes for Mario this turn. I could just dodge, but might as well counter. So Coop's gonna be able to take care of the first Troopa. I still need to take care of the Beetle. And he goes for Coops. I still need to hit the Beetle 3 times. Obviously I don't have Jumpman equipped, I think. Yeah, seems like I don't have Jumpman. I actually forgot to equip Jumpman again. Again, he's going for Coops. And I hate this guy right now because he's only going for Coops. Mario's the only one that can take him out. And now he goes for Mario, but Coops is low. I think actually, yeah, I used the mushroom on him. Pretty sure he gets hit another time as well. I actually managed to dodge him. And then a Boo decides to protect him this turn. I'm like, thanks, Boo! How about you did this like 3 turns ago? I mean, you know, now he's protected and I can shell shield, but that's gonna prevent me from doing counter, so no. And then he goes for Mario again. Now, I only need him to go for Mario once more. I go for Sweet Treat because I'm kind of low. You know, I still have another 4 fights to go through. Kind of not worth the trouble. Trying to get some HP back, some poison mushrooms every now and then. You know, just something to make me last the rest of it. Koops gets fully healed, Mario gets a decent amount. I guess I should defend it, but I just went for the call with Koops. And he gets hit again. So, you know, I just appeal. People will start leaving, I think. Yeah. So I just filled the bar, hoping for him to attack Mario, and die doing so. But this was an annoying fight. Alright, thanks for being here for an entire hour though, if you're still here, because there's still more. I got another 20 minutes on my timer. And here's another big boy. Big bomb. Actually, this time, I better not forget to equip, Jumpman again. I could equip more stuff. As you saw, I had Piercing Hammer for some reason. So, 2 bombs. Not the best for me, but I still managed to do damage because of Jumpman. Koops can actually finish up the first one. Now, I don't want to give this other bomb more turns than it needs. Also, bingo, so I get 100 people. I guess. More people, more star points. So, how about the power bounce? That's a quick way to deal with him. 1 HP, but it doesn't matter. Koops attacks, and he's down. 2 more to go. Still a pretty good amount of XP though. I'm pretty sure Low Trump and his minions will not give me much star points. I just said XP again, didn't I? So, 1 more fight with an Ember. Again, I wanted to be able to deal with him, so I removed Jumpman. Fire Drive is pretty much pointless at this moment, but who cares? I almost jumped on him, and glad I didn't at this point, because I'd be getting hurt. And then, you know, usual stuff. Jump on the Koopa, make him useless, or almost, and power shell the rest of them. Now, I actually miss. Okay, I thought I hit him this time. Maybe this one. No? Okay, not even close. This guy, though. So I'm just going for the Koopa. I don't have Jumpman, so I don't do a lot of damage, but next turn can finish him off, so. And there's only 1 more fight left after this. Again, pretty good amount of XP, but not enough to get me a level up. So, we only have 1 more fight left. We got a full charge of star power. And there we go. Poison Pokey. A lot of them. Obviously, I believe I still have Jumpman. No, I don't. Okay. I just do Fire Drive on them because why not? I have Koops to back me up. Now, Fire Drive hits everyone but with a different amount. The first one is supposed to be at 3, which means I do 5, 4, 3, and 2 damage. Again, I'm bad with this. So I just defend. Poison's gonna give me 1 point of damage, and I just send Koops in to finish him off because why not? So this was the 50 levels of the Pit of 100 Trials. Now, because the background music, I can stop it. You're gonna hear the intro music again. But now this is what I wanted to get. A strange sack. Now, what does a strange sack do? You put a strange sack in your bag, and it gives you an extra 10 inventory. That's 10 space new inventory. So I can now carry 20 items. So I can stop chucking items out of my inventory. 1 HP left. Mario survived. And I'm done with the Pit of 100 Trials. This is all I wanted from the Pit of 100 Trials. So now it's time to go back to Save Block, my best friend. And let's go to Rockport, shall we? Now, I thought, how about I end it here? You know, I'm doing my little thanks for watching. This was a Pit of 100 Trials. And then I think, you know what? Let's go to Rockport. Let's go see what kind of badges we can get with our money. Right? You know, just going back up the sewers, I got everything I needed from the Pit of 100 Trials. Bit of gold. Not much gain in items. And then this. So I'm gonna, real quick, go back. Too much. I want you to pay attention to what Coop does. Alright. I'm actually gonna pause it. I don't think I can slow it down. So, Mario jumps, Coop is behind, and then I see him flip jump through that. I'm like, the heck, dude? Like, hold on a second. Did you just... What did you just do, Coops? Like, did you guys see that? Like, what was that? How about you do it again? You know, trying to get him to do it again, but obviously it doesn't work, so... Back in Rockport. You know, just going back, staying at the inn, saving. Sleeping first, by the way, yeah. You know, just going back here. I don't have the ink coupon again, so I have to pay 5 coins. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna. I was pretty sure I was not gonna find much interest in the badge shop again, but you know, might as well take a look. And I was actually interested in the traveling merchant as well. No, checking the shop again. Maybe they got new stuff, maybe they got better stuff. And then, you know, double close call. It increases the chances of me dodging low health. But I don't find it at all. And then I see this. The W Emblem. 360 coins. You have no idea how much I love to change Mario's appearance to Wario in this. And eventually, you know, you get the Luigi as well. So, I look at my stuff. I need to get 200 coins. What can I sell? No, I'm just gonna store everything on the key, and then what can I sell? So this is just me clearing out my inventory, selling everything I have. So this is not as interesting, but you know, I'm just going around seeing if I get trouble turning mushrooms into shroom fries. Alright, let's see. So after selling the Super Shroom, I am missing 3 coins to buy the Wario Emblem. Kind of sucks because, you know, I really wanted it. So, like, can I get any coins in the area? There wasn't much I could get, so, you know, well, I guess I'll have to go fight a Goomba, right? hopefully it's not gonna, you know, change the shop inventory. So I go down, and I fight these two Goombas, the one that gave me the power punch at the beginning, over here. So I just go down, fight a Goomba, hoping to get a few coins. You know, really easy fight, you just hammer them both. I think I still have jump on equipped, so I actually have to change to Coops? No. Okay, I still haven't equipped it. I think it changed it beforehand. You know, I find the Goombas, I get 1 star point, and then he drops a sleepy sheep, a sleepy stuff, with a single coin. I'm like, well, there's my 4 coins, so I just go back. I'm gonna go back, sell the sleepy sheep, sleepy stomp, you know, back in the shop. Sell my sleepy stomp. I just want to check if my mouse. Oh, okay, my mouse appears. My bad. Now I have enough coins, 362 coins. Time to buy the emblem, and it's gone. The inventory refreshed. So, the W emblem is gone. And I sold every single one of my items. I saved as well. So, I'm just gonna leave and re-enter 2 or 3 times. You know, I'm gonna show it once and then show it when I get the item. So I just go back, I talk to the guy, and I hope I can get the W emblem. And no, this time it's a neutral shroom. So, again, reloading the screen. Alright, there you go, should be close enough. Going to see the guy. I was thinking of doing this only one more time, but he has the W emblem. So I'm like, yes! You know, I got my thing. I get to play as Wario in Paper Mario the 1000-Year Door. And, you know, might as well go somewhere interesting to turn into Wario, right? So I just try to stand here and turn into Wario. Without my partner, of course. And moment of truth. I am now... Wait for it. Wario. I just love being dressed up as Wario in this case. So, the rest is pretty much me just jumping around. I hope you still enjoy this little recap I had to do of 1000-Year Door. Like, I don't really have much of a choice. Like, redoing this entire hour and 20 minutes, if it was only that, maybe. The problem is, I saved multiple times. So I'd have to go through the entire game again. Blooper fight. Gloomtail, no, Bloom. Whatever her name. Hooktail. Blooper. Hooktail. Going back, getting Flurry. Finding the Shadow Servants back. Getting all the way back to the blue key. Going all the way down. Well, first off, redoing my entire, you know, the big puny, the great puny tree episode, and then redoing this one. 2 hours of content to redo after replaying the game for an hour and a half, if not more. So, I hope you don't mind me doing it this way. I hope, well, you know, thank you for watching all the way through this. I know I did a long episode, but I wanted to get this done in one part. Maybe I could have cut it when I was standing on the pipe. I believe 20 or 30 floor. But I didn't. I just thought, like, let's keep going, and I never knew that I wasn't recording any audio, so I was like, no, like, I was just having my moment over here. So, again, I'm really hoping I don't have to do this again. Really hoping. But, yeah, I guess it can happen. I mean, it did happen 1 or 2 times during my Mega Man X collection playthrough. I'm not gonna hide it, it did happen once or twice, including the last part I posted recently. So anyway, I hope you still enjoyed this video of me revoicing over my previous hour 20 of content. This was a bit of 100 trials split in half, and me getting the W emblem. Of course, when we get back, we're gonna go back to the Great Puny Tree and get that crystal star. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. I still don't know if it's a good ending though.